And a good day, all of you. John Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble and Chats, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today from our friends at New Trail Brewing Company, Trailmaker Imperial IPA. Comes in at 9% ABV. Blazing our own trail along the way. Imperial, we created big hoppy and clear with bold bitterness. Stand-up malt profile with massive Centennial, Amarillo, and Simcoe hop. And again, in dry hop, bringing deep citrus and dark resin. So that's what this IPA is described as. I picked this up one of the local package stores, not far from where I'm at right now. 83 score, good on Beer Advocate, and a 3.9 out of 5 on Untapped. So, which means it's, I guess, more of an A, close to an A- beer to them for them at Untapped. So 9% ABV. Hopefully, there's not one of these super sweet IPAs. Again, just saying. Hope it's not that. Beautiful day today. Very nice. Sun's out. Everything. You know. I get my camera situated here just a little bit better. Okay, a little bit better here. Anyway, here's what the IPA looks like. A lot of head, as you can see. Definitely nice little, very orange, like an orange cyclical look to it. The aroma definitely has the citrus, and definitely gets some of the hops right on the nose too. So this brewery is based in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Of course, some people know that area. They do the Little League World Series every year, and I think there's a bunch of other breweries there, but mostly known for that event, the Little League World Series. And they've had a couple of Major League Baseball games at that stadium. So, which is kind of cool, you know, trying to get the game back with young people. Recently started doing that. Some of these baseball events where they've been having it at I think Birmingham. They did it at the Field of Dreams in Iowa, and a couple other spots too. But the one in Williamsport, obviously, to get the game back with young people again, you know, who have kind of ditched baseball, but you know, still young people are playing it, you know. Not as lot when I grew up. So anyway, back to the beer. Smells good. Definitely got a lot of hop profile on this, so definitely get the aroma of the citrus. So let's do it. Had this cold in my little cooler here. It was right beside me, which I won't show. Definitely get the bitterness in this, for sure. Hope you guys can see me. Again, the sun is really glaring in my face, but it's a beautiful day today, so let me kind of do this just a tad bit, maybe get a little more look to it beer. Has sort of a very citrus, well, I mean, obviously does, but very sour, limey, grapefruit type of taste to it. More of that grapefruit, more of that lime. You definitely get the bitterness in this. You definitely get the hops. Not heavy. Even at 9%, I would not recommend drink 2 of these. One would be enough, but yeah, one would definitely be enough for this at 9%. Yeah, this is pretty good. I don't know why they even want to say an Imperial. I just say call it a regular IPA. It's not overly heavy. Slight malty, but not to a large degree. Again, the bitterness, the pininess to this. You get the citrus. This is more of a West Coast style than anything. So, good. I'm not going to go on a tangent. I'm sure you've heard my complaints of what's been going on with these IPAs as of lately, the last year and a half or 2 years now. How they're just becoming so overly fruity, overly just sweet, and just ugh. And then how now was just, I think the response by some in the beer world and those beer consumers are saying, yeah, it's getting to be that way. Let's just go back to the basics, and people are not buying enough of those fruity, high boozy type of IPAs. There's one I did not too long ago, the Flying Dog one, that was 12%. I was like, what the flip is this? No, we're not doing this. No, sir, Jim Bob. So, can't. Good carbonation to this. When I was there at the package store, I saw another beer from them, from New Trail. It was another beer, but it was like a sort of a, what was it? It was not an IPA. I think it might have been a lager. It might have been a Pilsner. I'm not sure, but something similar to this. But you know, again, first time trying all these different things since I've been back up here, back in the Northeast, back in New Jersey, back home again in New Jersey, the home of Springsteen, Sinatra, Bon Jovi, Meryl Streep, the Jersey Shore. Okay, no more singing. So, trying to describe another IPA that's like this, that is more to that West Coast style, and it's kind of nice and balanced. I get more hop than this than I do get the citrus and the fruitiness of this. Nothing really comes to mind. I know they are, but I can't think offhand what they are, what it is, the names of those beers. But anyway, food pairings, I don't know what you want to pair food with. Probably some, a grilled vegetables, and a little pita roll, or maybe with a nice, with that bruschetta bread, and with some little balsamic. My girlfriend always gets on me about how I pronounce it. Balsamic vinaigrette. Yeah, I got it right. Or something like that. Some grilled veggies, probably pair well with this. Any red sauce with pasta, something. Chicken parm, something like that. Something where the acidity will kind of cut through, and the beer will probably cut through all that red sauce. Poultry dishes, that's what I would think would come to mind with these. So, surprised by the score by Beer Advocate. Gives it an 83. I thought it would be a little higher than that. But, they scored how they score it, Overall, guys, this is good. Nothing heavy. I don't feel the heaviness. Now, if you drink 3 of these, you definitely will feel it. But I recommend just do just one. So, but very light. Nice, refreshing. Again, the nice bitterness. The hops are there. You get the sort of the grapefruit more than the orange and the other citrus flavors in there. They're more grapefruit than anything. So, this is all right. So I'm going to go 8.5 in this one. I'm going to go the same score as Beer Advocate, but 8.5. I think this is good. So this is a B for me for New Trail Brewing Company's Trailmaker Imperial IPA. Check it out at your local package store / liquor store or grocery stores. They sell this, or specialty store, whatever. Check it out. A very good Imperial IPA. 8.5 for me. B+. Check it out. I'm sure you'll like it. I'm sure you will. Now I need to get a cut. My beard. Anyway, Jean and Pierre, the Beverage Ramble and Chat. So you can keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. Trailmaker. New Trail, Trailmaker, Imperial IPA. And I say, it's okay. Okay.